I've created a presentation about the Tasmanian Devils and the impact the facial tumour disease has on Tasmania's biodiversity and ecosystem. My research inquiry: the deadly facial tumour disease. Throughout this presentation, I will look at what the disease is, the effects it has on Tasmania, what is being done to help, and how we can all get behind these beautiful, iconic Tasmanian animals. Tasmanian devils are native to Tasmania and are no longer found on the mainland. This makes the iconic animal very special to us Tasmanians. They are a very big draw card for tourists, which bring in revenue for the state. Tasmanian Zoo in Launceston have a beautiful area for them, and I suggest if you're ever in Tassie to go down and have a look. However, unfortunately, population rates have decreased by more than 85% since the disease was first discovered in 1996. And it is reported to cover the entire state within 20 to 30 years if left unmanaged. And a warning, some people may find the following slide very confronting. What is the disease? The deadly facial tumour disease is a transmissible cancer that affects the devil's immune system. The tumours start around the mouth and affect their jawbone. Because of this, the devils are unable to eat and they die due to starvation. Unfortunately, devils will die within 6 months of the tumours first appearing, and there is currently no cure. So here I've got a slide of just outlining the disease. So each devil is infected by biting. Tasmanian devils are very social animals and they interact by wrestling and biting. So if an infected devil bites an uninfected devil, then that devil will then be infected. So first, the lumps appear around the mouth. They destroy the jawbone. The devil stops eating. Then the disease spreads to their immune system, and then it results in a very slow and painful death, which is not nice at all. Here are some effects if Tasmanian devils were to become extinct. Devils play a very important role in protecting Tasmania's ecosystem and biodiversity. They are scavengers and control feral cats and black rats, which are also seen as pests in Tasmania, and they cause damage to the environment. Devils also protect bandicoots, birds, and other native animals from predators, so they're quite the protector. They eat and clean up roadkill carcasses, and this helps stop the spread of diseases contaminating Tasmanian soils. Here are the conservation efforts to help the Tasmanian devils. There are currently 2 strategies in place to help the devils. The first one is a captive breeding program. Devils are bred and raised in a disease-free environment and are then released back into the wild disease-free. The second strategy is the development of a vaccine. The focus of the vaccine will be to target the devil's immune system and hopefully kill the cancer cells. Now to the important part. What can you do to help the beautiful Tasmanian devils? The Tasmanian government has set up a Save the Devil program. This program is a government-funded initiative to provide much needed research into the development of a vaccine. Over $3 million in grants have been provided since beginning the program in 2003. So let's all work together and get behind these iconic Tasmanian animals and continue to watch them survive and thrive. Let's all get behind the Tasmanian devil. Tasmanian devils are the world's largest living carnivores and need to be saved and protected. The cancer, unfortunately, is showing devastating population declines, and if nothing is done, the species will become extinct. Although these animals were once seen as a threat, they, like every other animal, deserve a chance of survival. And here I have got my mind map that I used when I first started my inquiry. So yeah, I found this really helpful um, as I was gathering information. And here are my references. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation.